Hello guys, so we are back again, and in this session we are going to solve some more questions of previous year JEE Mains or AI questions okay. And we have so far had covered 3 lectures and in this session we are going to cover some more questions okay. uh, so let's begin with the questions, but before starting I want to say, please like and subscribe the channel Omega Pi IITG in GIT if you like our content. Now let's begin with the questions. The first question which we are going to encounter is this 16th question. If 100 times the 100th term of an AP with non-zero common difference equal to 50 times its 50th term then the 150 term of this AP is so we want to find the 150 term of this AP, and they have given that A option is 150, B option is 0, C option is minus 150, D option is 150 times its 50th term and this question has appeared in AIEEE 2012 so 100 times T100 is equals to 50 times the 50th term. So 100 into A plus 99, right? 99 D should be equal to 50 into A plus, here what will be it, 49D, right? So this will cancel out, here 2 will appear, which will here 2 will appear, 2A plus 99D should be equal to A plus 49D. Now the moment we move here this, it will be A plus 208, 198. Here we have 198D should be equal to A plus here it will be 49D. Now if we move this here, if we move it here, what we are left with we are left with A plus 149D equal to 0. Now they wanted us to find T50 150th term, so it is nothing but A plus 150 minus 1 means 149D, and which is nothing but this is equal to 0, so this is equal to 0, so the T150th term is 0. I hope you have understand this question properly. Now let's move on to the next question. The next question is as follow. 17th question says the sum of the first 20 terms of the sequence 0.7, 0.77, 0.777 and so on. This question has been asked in JEE Mains 2013 and the options are 7 by 81 bracket 179 plus 10 to the power minus 20. B option is 7 by 9 bracket 99 plus 10 to the power minus 20 bracket. C option is 7 by 81 bracket 179 minus 10 to the power minus 20. D option is 7 by 9 bracket 99 minus 10 to the power minus 20. So this type of question where 0 point appears we have solved this type of question, and I have discussed how to solve this type of question. First, what you have to do, you have to take 7 common from this series whatever they have given. So we will be left with 0.1, 0.11, 0.111 and it will go until now what was the process I told you? Whenever 0 point appears whenever it has two varieties it has two varieties, in one in which 7788 like this number you have to take that number common and divide and divide and multiply by 10 and then solve it that is one type but what this type has, that you have to multiply and divide by which number? It is nothing but 9. So what you have to do, multiply multiply and divide by 9. The moment you do that, you will get 7 by 9 into 0.9 plus 0.99 plus 0.999 and so on. Now what you will get, 7 by 9, what you can write 0.9 as 1 minus 1 by 10 or 1 minus 0.1, that is 1 minus 1 by 100, 1 minus 1 upon 1000 and so on. This will go on. Okay, so what you can do, okay, you can write these terms. Okay, if I collect all the terms, 1 will be what, 20 times, so here 20 will appear, and take negative outside, I will be left with 1 by 10, 1 by 100, 1 by 1000, okay, and 1000, and it will go on till 1 by 10 to the power 20. Okay, this thing. After this, 7 by 9 is there, 20 minus, okay, here my first term is 1 by 10, okay, and here 20 terms are there, okay, and since we want to find the sum of the 20 terms, or what I can do, I can take 1 by 10 common, it will just reduce my job. 10 by 10 square, 10 square and so on till 10 to the power 19. No, nothing job. Okay, I should have not done that step only. No mind. So here what we are having finally is 1 minus 1 upon 10 power 20 upon 1 minus 1 upon 10. Since r is less than 1, so we are taking this sum formula, this type of sum formula, because there are two varieties of Sn, a r power n minus 1 upon r minus 1, and Sn is equals to a 1 minus r power n upon 1 minus r. Depending upon the condition, you have to use them. Okay, now what you can do is that is 7 by 9 20 minus, okay, here what will happen, I have 1 by 10 here, this 1 by 10 will get nullified and here 9 will be left and here there will be 10. More and more thing, here 1 by 10 power 20 will be there. Okay, after this what we can see is after this, okay, we have to, this is 10 power 20 terms are there, and 7 by 9 20, this will simplify, giving me 10 power 20 minus 1 upon 10 power 20, okay, 10 power 20 into 9, 10 power 20 into 9. But what they have did, okay, they have just they have simplified it like this, that they have taken the 10 power up. Okay, so we will not go with this simplification way, we will go with this simplification way. 7 by 9 20 minus, this would simplify, and here 1 minus 10 power minus 20, okay, here 9 is there, right? So 7 by 9, okay, 7 by 9 20, this will multiply with 9 and this will open, giving me this thing, and here 9 will be there in the denominator. Finally I will be left with 7 by 81, okay, 180 minus 1 plus 10 to the power minus 20, so my final answer is nothing but 7 by 81 into 179 plus 10 to the power minus 20, which is nothing but A is my answer. Okay, hope you have understand each and every step, okay, of this problem, how we proceeded this way, okay, what was the general reason why. Okay, this thing is, you should know this variety, then you can do this step. And as far as this step is concerned, okay, you can simplify it like this, but since our answer I can see 10 to the power minus 20, so I got a hint that I should not proceed in this way, I should just take the 10 power, okay, negative, that is minus 10 power minus 20, and then solve it. So let's move on to the next question. The next question is as follow, which is the 18th question. If x comma y comma z are in AP and tan inverse x comma tan inverse y comma and tan inverse z are also in AP, then 6x equals to 3y equals to 2z, 6x is equals to 4y equals to 3z, x is equals to y equals to z, 2x equals to 3y is equals to 6z. Okay, so x, y, z, and this question has been asked in JEE Mains 2013. So x, y, z are in AP. One thing, so 2y equals to x plus z, this thing I can write. And now one more thing, that 2 tan inverse, okay, 2 tan inverse y, since they are in AP, so it should be equal to tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, okay, tan inverse z. So there is one formula, okay, which is this tan inverse a plus tan inverse b, okay, it is equal to tan inverse a plus b upon 1 minus ab. So you have to keep this formula in mind. Okay, we will in SOT we will discuss a complete, okay, when I teach SOT we will discuss a complete, okay, process to analyze this formula, and then we will discuss, okay, understand this, what are the condition when it will be applied. For the timing you should keep in mind this condition, okay, this formula, not the conditions. I have not yet taught the conditions, okay, we will discuss it in SOT. So if I apply this, what I get, x plus z upon 1 minus xz, okay, and here 2 tan inverse y. Okay, so what we can do here, this thing I can write at tan inverse y plus tan inverse y. Then I can apply this similar formula, which will give me tan inverse 2y upon 1 minus y square, and here I am left with tan inverse x plus z upon 1 minus xz. Now if I multiply throughout by 10, what we get 2y equals to 1 minus y square, okay, we get 2y equals to y square x plus z upon 1 minus xz. Now you should know this tan inverse x is equals to x, this thing, okay, you should keep it right, okay, this you will, okay, we will study in SOT, okay. So here I know x plus z is nothing but 2y, so this and this will cancel out, and I will be finally left with this thing, which gives me y square is equals to xz. So x, y, z are in GP, but they have given that x, y, z are in AP. So when when three terms can be AP and GP both, it can only be possible if they are equal. Okay, if they are equal, then they can be in AP and GP both. Okay, so C is the answer. Okay, hope you have understand this thing. Okay, the reason of multiplying throughout by 10. Okay, and that is the different thing in this question. Other rest thing are using using things of sequence and series. Now let's move on to the next question, which is the 19th question. The question says, if 10 to the power 9 plus 2 into 10 11 into 10 to the power 8 plus 3 into 11 square into 10 to the power 7 plus and so on till 10 to the power 11 power 9 is equals to k power 10 to the power 9, then k equals to, the options are 21 by 10, 441 by 100, 100 and 110, and this question has been asked in JEE Mains 2014. Okay, if we start, we can know that in each of the series 1 2 3 4, okay, it is still 10, they are in AP, and here if you can observe 10 power has decreased and 11 is multiplied, so the common ratio is nothing but 11 by 10. So if I call this series, this is nothing but a AGP problem. So it is a AGP problem. You just need to analyze it is AG. So if you write it 10 to the power 9 plus 2 into 11 power 1 into 10 to the power 8, 3 into 11 square into 10 to the power 7, and so on till 10 into 11 power 9. If I multiply throughout by, call it as 1, multiply throughout by, what is the common ratio? 11 by 10. What you get? We get something like this, that 11 into 10 to the power 8 plus 2 into 11 power 2 into 10 to the power 7. Okay, and this will go on till 9 into, we will get 9 into 11 power 9. And lastly, what we have, 10 to the power, this all will cancel out and we will be left with, okay, here 11 power 10. Okay, 10 into 11 power 10, and this 10 divided by 10, this 10 will cancel out and 11 power 10 will be left. So this is my second equation. Subtract 1 minus 2, we will get minus, okay, we will get minus s by 10. Okay, and here we are left with 10 power 9 plus 1 into 11 into 10 to the power 8 plus 11 into square into 10 to the power 7, and this will go on till this one, which is 11 power 9, and here lastly 11 power 10. So what we can do, we can take a, okay, since here you can see, observe straightforward, here 11 by 10 is the common ratio and the number of terms we are calling this, okay, these are nothing but 10 terms, okay, and this one is different. So if we apply sum of GP on this, what we have, 10 into 11 by 10, it is greater than 1, so we are using this formula of summation upon 11 by 10 minus 1. Okay, and the first term is 10 to the power 9. What we are getting here, it will be 11 power 10. Okay, 11 power 10. What we are getting, 10 to the power 9 into 11 by 10 whole power 10 minus 1. Here it will be 11 1 by 10, which will move on. Okay, so it will move up and give me 10 to the power 10 into 11 by 10 to the power 11 by 10 into 10 to the power 10 minus 1, minus 11 power 10. So what we can see here is that we are having, this will multiply here and this will cancel out. Finally we are left with 11 by 10 minus 10 to the power 10, okay, minus 11 power 10. These two will cancel out and we are left with 10 power 10 minus s by 10, okay, which will give me s is equals to 10 to the power 11. Okay, so I want to break this, okay, break this thing into what, into 10 to the power 9. So if I try to break this, I will be left with 100 into 10 to the power 9. So 100 is my answer. Okay, hope you have understand this question properly. Okay, it was just a AGP problem. If you follow all the process, analyze which term are in GP and then apply the summation and then solve it, you will able to get the answer short. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. So the next question is as follow. The question says, if m is the am of two distinct real numbers l and n, okay, l comma n greater than 1, and g1 g2 g3 are the three geometric means between l and n, then g1 power 4 2 g2 power 4 g3 power 4 equals what? 4l square m mn, 4l m square n, 4l mn square, 4 L square M square N square. This question have been asked in JEE in 2015. Now L M N. Okay, so they are in what? M is the arithmetic mean. So what I can write? 2M equals to L plus N. Now G1, G2, G3 are the three geometric means between L and N. So this will be the thing. Okay, so can I get the common ratio of this? It will be NB by A upon 1 upon N plus 1. N is the number of terms inserted within the GP. Here 3 terms are inserted, so I will just write the formula. Here I will just substitute the value. 3 N will be 3. Okay, N will be 3. I will substitute here. We will get 1 by 4. Now what is my G1 value? It will be nothing but L into, it will be A into R as per formula, but here A is what? L, and R is N by L power 1 by 4. G2 is nothing but A into R square, giving me L into N by L. Here square, it will become 1 by 2. Cube, it will be A R cube L N by L power 3 by 4. Okay, so if you observe, we want G1 power 4, which is nothing but, which will be what if we apply power 4, it will be L power 4 into N by L, finally L cube N. G2 power 4 will be what? It will be L power 4 N square L square, which will, this L will cancel out, L square N square. This will be my G2 power 4. Now I want my G3 power 4, which will be G3 power 4 will be L power 4 N by L the whole cube, which will be L N cube. Okay, now we will substitute this value to get the answer. Firstly, I have N cube L plus twice L square N square plus L N cube. Now what I can do, I can take Ln common, which leaves me L square plus 2Ln plus N square. Now this is nothing but L plus N the whole square, and L plus N is nothing but 2M. Okay, from 1. Okay, from, wait, let me write this here, L N into 2M the whole square. Here I can write from 1, which will gives me 4M square Ln. This is our answer, which is 4Lm square N. So second is the answer. Hope you have understand all the 5 problems of this session which we have taken of PYQ. Okay, so if you like our content, okay, please subscribe the channel, and see you in the next lecture, where we cover some more interesting question and end the JEE Mains previous year questions of sequence and series, and start with the JEE advanced question. Thank you.